The world doesn't want the real you. The world wants the version it can control. That's why the alter ego is more than a mindset. It's your mask, and the mask is everything. If you walk through life barefaced, vulnerable, emotional, authentic, the world will eat you alive. This place is not designed for the honest, it's designed for the cunning, for the cold, for the calculated. That's why you need two lives, one for the world, one for the war, the civilian. The face you show the world, polite, smiling, predictable, harmless, this is your camouflage. The role you play, the mask that makes people let their guard down. Never reveal the wolf when they expect a sheep. The predator, this is the alter ego. This is the version of you that moves in silence, calculates, strikes. You switch it on when the moment demands, when the room needs to feel your presence, when fear shows up at your door, when the weak self starts whispering excuses. You don't try, you don't hope, you become. This is the difference between the lost and the legendary. The lost wear one face, the legendary wear 1,000. And the most dangerous mask of all, the one you choose, not the one you were given. Mastery means detachment. You are not your emotions. You are not your thoughts. You are not your circumstances. You are the puppeteer pulling the strings. And the alter ego, that's the mask that lets you survive the game long enough to win it. The world can't break what it can't see. The world can't control what it can't predict. That's why the mask is the master. And the one who wears it? Unstoppable. When you're ready to stop reacting to life and start bending it, meet me in part 5. That's where the real power begins. The world doesn't reward the nice, the world rewards the sharp. And the sharpest weapon isn't a gun. It isn't fists, it's your mind. The difference between the hunted and the hunter is this. One obeys emotion, the other obeys strategy. When you walk into a room, the game starts. You don't get to be yourself. You don't get to hope for the best. You are either the one who sets the tone or the one crushed by it. That's why the alter ego isn't just some fantasy, it's your tactical advantage. Rule 1. Power is an illusion until you act like you have it. People treat you the way you present yourself. You want to be feared. Stop moving like prey. You want to be respected. Stop asking for permission. Walk slower. Talk less. Look longer. Let silence speak for you. Let tension do the talking, because the loudest man is usually the weakest. Rule 2. Control the environment, or the environment controls you. When the alter ego walks into a room, it isn't there to fit in. It's there to shift the atmosphere. How? Eye contact. Hold it until they break. Body posture. Take space. Own the room. Speech. Short, cold, deliberate. The one who controls the environment controls the people inside it. Rule 3. Learn to detach. Your old self gets offended. Your alter ego calculates. When people insult you, they reveal their weakness. When people doubt you, they expose their small mind. Detach. Watch. Move in silence. The moment you react emotionally, you lose. The moment you stay cold, you win. Most people are slaves to their emotions, but not you, not anymore. You've buried the old self. You've built the new one. Now it's time to unleash it on the world. Psychological warfare isn't about hurting people. It's about making them submit without touching them. The way you stand, the way you speak, the way you disappear without a sound. That's power. That's control. The world is a chessboard. The weak play checkers. Your alter ego is your queen, your knight, your army. Now use it. When you're ready to kill the last piece of weakness, meet me in part 6. That's where you learn the power of emotional detachment. Feelings are the enemy. Weakness wears a smile. The truth is, your emotions were never designed to make you strong. They were designed to keep you alive, safe, tame. But safe doesn't make you powerful. Tame doesn't make you dangerous. Detachment does. Rule 1. Kill the reaction. You were programmed since birth to react. Someone insults you, you feel rage. Someone doubts you, you feel small. Someone ignores you, you feel invisible. But the alter ego, it doesn't react, it calculates. Emotional detachment means this. I feel nothing. I only observe, because the moment you feel, you give control away. The moment you detach, you take it back. Rule 2. Pain is just data. Most people let pain define them. You let pain refine you. When something hurts, you don't flinch. You log it, you study it, you sharpen the blade. Pain isn't personal, it's fuel. And the one who can endure pain without emotion becomes unstoppable. Rule 3. Starve your empathy. Empathy is a trap. Yes, it sounds noble, but too much empathy makes you hesitate, and hesitation gets you killed. In life, in business, in power. Your alter ego shows enough empathy to blend in. But inside, stone, ice, cold. A man without emotional discipline is a man already dead. When you master detachment, you stop chasing validation. You stop fearing loss. You stop negotiating with weakness. You don't fold under pressure. You become the pressure. Detach to control, control to dominate. The ones who rule the world don't feel more than you. They feel less. They don't overreact. They don't beg for peace. They move like shadows, precise, unbothered, surgical. And that's your path now. Emotion dies, power is born. When you're ready to burn the hero mask and embrace the predator fully, meet me in part 7, the darkest chapter yet. Becoming the villain, why heroes stay broke. The world doesn't need more heroes, it needs more predators. Heroes, they're romanticized. They're the ones who get remembered in songs and stories. But they die broke. They die unfulfilled. They die without power. The villain wins. In every story, there's always a villain. The villain doesn't ask for permission. The villain doesn't wait for approval. The villain doesn't play by the rules. The villain rewrites the script. The villain decides what the story is. Rule 1. Goodness is weakness. The idea of being good is an illusion created to make you predictable. The moment you follow the rules, you're already trapped. Because the world is ruled by those who break them. Heroes sacrifice for others. Villains take what they want. Heroes are remembered for their selflessness. Villains are feared for their ruthlessness. And fear is power. Rule 2. The villain knows what others don't. You want to be a hero. You give, you lose, you hope for redemption. The villain? The villain doesn't need redemption. The villain chooses who they become. They know the game. They see the angles. They understand the dark side of human nature. And most importantly, they use it. They manipulate, they control, and they don't give a damn about right or wrong. They only care about results. Rule 3. Embrace selfishness. People will tell you, don't be selfish. They'll tell you, think about others, help them. But what they really mean is, let me use your kindness to control you. Selfishness isn't evil. Selfishness is survival. Selfishness is strength. And until you learn to make yourself the first priority, you'll always be at the mercy of those who have mastered the art of selfishness. Heroes beg for approval. Villains take it. When you learn to embrace your alter ego fully, you stop apologizing. You stop second-guessing your every move. You stop seeking the approval of people who will never understand your mission. You understand that power isn't given. It's taken. It's forged in the cold silence of the mind that no longer feels. Becoming the villain is the only way to win. The villain doesn't ask for power, the villain takes it. The world doesn't respect the selfless. The world doesn't care about sacrifice. But the villain is the one who breaks the system. The villain is the one who rewrites the rules. Now that you've learned to embrace your inner villain, it's time to step fully into the role. When you're ready to destroy every last trace of weakness, meet me in part 8. The final step, the rise of the unbreakable self. That was the turning point, where you become the force that the world fears. Are you ready for part 8? This will be the final step in your dark transformation, becoming an unbreakable force that the world has no choice but to obey. The world has only one rule, break or be broken. But you don't break. You can't break. You are the breaker. You've shed the old self. You've built the alter ego. Now it's time to make the ultimate leap, to become the unbreakable. The alter ego isn't just a mask anymore. It's who you are. It's all you are. Rule 1. Mental fortress. Your mind is your kingdom. Your mind isn't a playground. It's a fortress. You've eliminated weakness. You've eliminated distractions. And now you build your kingdom on the foundation of steel. No one can touch you. No one can influence you. No one can break you. The unbreakable self doesn't bend. It doesn't falter. It doesn't hesitate. When the storm hits, the unbreakable self doesn't just survive, it thrives. Rule 2. The unseen hand. You don't need to scream for control. You don't need to fight for it. You don't even need to ask for it. The unbreakable self operates in silence. It moves like shadows in the night. You influence without being seen. You dominate without raising a finger. You are the unseen hand pulling the strings. The world will never know it, but you control it all. Every move, every decision, every victory. Rule 3. Ruthless precision. The unbreakable self doesn't waste energy. It doesn't waste time. It doesn't waste emotion. Every move is calculated. Every action is deliberate. You are a machine of ruthless precision. When you enter a room, you don't have to announce your presence. You don't have to shout to be heard. Your silence speaks louder than anyone's words. Your calmness shakes the foundation of the world. Your alter ego is now a living, breathing part of you. You don't have to think about the mask anymore. You are the mask. And now that you've fully become the unbreakable self, nothing can stop you. No fear, no hesitation, no weakness. The unbreakable self doesn't need permission. It doesn't need approval. It doesn't need anything. It simply takes. The world doesn't fear the strong. It fears the unstoppable. The unbreakable self, it's unstoppable. You've crossed the line. You've evolved. And now you reign. You've mastered your mind. You've mastered your alter ego. And now you've mastered yourself. You've just completed the transformation from the weak and unsure to the unshakable, untouchable force. Every part of you, mind, body, soul, is now under your control. If you follow this path, the world will bow to you.